Ladies and gentlemen, good evening to all of you. Once again, you are welcome here on the Tribune of Awakening Consciousness. So, still the headline news. What happened today in the Oval Office at the White House? As we said, you can see for yourself, it has surpassed the world. It has truly surpassed the world. So we are talking about reactions are coming from everywhere. Reactions are emerging everywhere. We now have two camps. The European camp that supports Zelensky, the American camp, which has already started to cut some of the aid that was provided to Volodymyr Zelensky, thus to Ukraine. Ladies and gentlemen, what needs to be recalled, even before discussing the prospects? What does the future hold for us regarding the relations? Russo du minus Saint, relation American-Ukrainian. Before continuing, what needs to be recalled is that it was not Zelensky who left the White House of his own accord. It wasn't him. You saw Zelensky was sitting like this. At one point, a sign of respect, a sign of submission. Otherwise, he is a president. The way Donald Trump received the tone, the way Gilles Evans received the tone, Gilles Evans is the vice president. We immediately understand that they were ready, well prepared to bring down Volodymyr Zelensky. What happened, the way he left, we will describe before going into the prospects. What's happening? What was the point that triggered all this? It's when Zelensky said that since 2022, they are alone. Ukraine is alone. That's it. The gentleman shows his ingratitude. Yet, since 2022, the American administration has been sending billions. Since 2022, Ukraine has been supported. Ukraine is not alone. Maybe, we don't know why he used that word. But as soon as he used that word, automatically the tension started to rise. And besides, even before that, as soon as he came, when they greeted each other with Donald Trump, to charm him, he said to the press, he looks so handsome today. You see such remarks. But what's happening? There is pleasing to Africa, because it's the same Zelensky who stood here celebrating the departure of our brothers and sisters, the Malian soldiers, in Tienzawatin. Do you remember? It was towards the end of July 2024. We still remember what he is experiencing today. He fully deserves it. When our Atezwatan brothers were sent to eternal rest, he came out, he said he was proud, that he was happy, and that they would continue. We still remember. If many have forgotten, we remember. So let's continue. What happened? In any case, the conditions were created, it must be said truthfully, the conditions were created to make him uncomfortable, for it to escalate. Even before he met Donald Trump, Zelensky met Donald Trump, he spoke with a prominent American official who told him, be careful not to fall into a trap. Do not accept any discussion with the president. Do not agree to have a discussion. In other words, he should just play along. Yes, play along. Yes. But Zelensky was there. The words of the Europeans were in his head. Then he was told to leave the White House. As soon as they had such a discussion, President Trump quickly went into a meeting with his advisors. And it was from there that he gave the order, told Zelensky and his delegation to leave, that it was time to go. They were told to leave. Trump didn't even come out to accompany him. I believe there was a lady, a White House employee, who came out to accompany him. In an office that was right next door, there was a team of researchers who were there and who were supposed to obviously meet with Donald Trump with Volodymyr Zelensky. There was a team of researchers, but this team of researchers could not interact with Zelensky because he was chased away. He was told to leave. He left. There was even a dinner planned between Zelensky and members of the diaspora, Ukrainian in the United States of America. All of that was postponed, cancelled. I tell you again, I wonder how he will leave the United States of America. So, here is the scenario that unfolded. And after that, we see the US State Department automatically ended the support program for the reconstruction of Ukraine's energy infrastructure. They automatically, Trump ordered, they stopped. There are other measures that were taken at the same time. So, according to the New York Times, the New York Times says they have been covering the White House since 1996. They provide media coverage. There has never been a meeting in the Oval Office in front of cameras, like this meeting which took place all this time since they've been there. It's a first. It was humiliating, to be honest. Now the Europeans are taking a stand. The Europeans are taking a stand. But in the Europeans' stance, what are they saying? The Europeans, according to the Financial Times, the president of the European Council, Antonio Costa, called Zelensky on the phone. He had a phone conversation with Zelensky. Costa expressed his support for Ukraine along with other European leaders. They urged Zelensky to stay strong, courageous, and fearless. And many cities, many states, European countries are providing their support to Ukraine, saying Ukraine is not alone, we are with you. But France, Emmanuel Macron came out saying, we haven't understood anything. He said, we haven't understood anything for the moment. So, but on the European side, that's it, it's this festival of support. But they are making sure so that they do not offend Donald Trump. Since when they say we support you, in any case, we want peace, we want everyone's support. We especially want the support of the United States of America. This is what is happening. So for the moment, we can't say anything. America is making decisions. Donald Trump, when he said that the gentleman committed an act, he was disrespectful towards the United States of America. He was in his deep anger. Then he said, he should just leave. When he is ready for peace, he can come back. Well, I believe that in the coming hours, we will see something else. But always stay tuned, always stay connected. There you go. All the latest news regarding this situation, we will come to discuss here on the Tribune of Consciousness Watch. Keep in mind that this matter has just taken another turn, a very serious turn. When we said here that Donald Trump said this, he declared that some thought we were joking. When we said that Donald Trump doesn't like Zelensky's face, some thought we were joking. Here is the truth in front of you. And so, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sharing the video conference as much as possible. I will get back to you shortly with new updates. This was the voice of your one and only samurai.